Hi there, it's Robin from Care 7, and for those of you that are new, just to let you know, I work very closely with our victim advocates and with our counselors, and I'm here to provide some additional support for you when you're going through this kind of overwhelming and difficult time. So today I really want to speak to the reality that our healing process is not linear. It is very all over the place. It is very up and down. And oftentimes we feel like we're on this emotional roller coaster ride. We feel like we're on a physical roller coaster ride because we're oftentimes very, very tired and overwhelmed with how we're processing and how we're healing. The reality is there are going to be some days that really suck. There are going to be some days that are really, really hard. And there are going to be other days where we feel a little bit more inspired, a little bit more empowered, a little bit clearer, and they're going to be easier. And of course, all those days in between. And I want to reassure you that this is actually a very normal sign of healing, that the healing process is sometimes kind of all over the place. And that if you've had 5 good days where you're feeling really hopeful and motivated and starting to come out of some of the brain fog and the achy fog, and then after those 5 good days you have a couple days that aren't so good, that doesn't mean you're not healing. That doesn't mean you're not making progress. It just means that that's the reality of the situation. We oftentimes take 5 steps forward and 2 steps back. And sometimes we take 10 steps forward and 5 steps back. And what I like to remind people is that movement is the essence of life. So even if you're moving forward and backward, that movement is an indication of process, and it's an indication of progress.
Overcoming difficult situations isn't about perfection. It's about gentle and consistent connection with yourself. Accept the ups and the downs as a natural part of the process, and be willing to learn from both the good and the bad days. Just like you, your process is unique. Have patience with yourself and keep showing up one day at a time.
Remembering as well on those days where you have taken a couple steps back, that's where we want to really revisit some of our self-care techniques. Meeting our basic needs, making sure we're in contact with our support systems, making sure that we're taking care of the body through sleep and hydration and food, making sure that we're stimulating the mind and the emotions with things that make us feel good and that make us feel safe. So those step backs are just an opportunity to lean back into the tools that we used before that helped us move forward.